Oh, well, hey there, everybody. Now, I heard from a few people on the channel last night, and they were like, hey, man, what's up with the Ohio election results? Election? Well, I was celebrating, perhaps, maybe. I don't know. And then we had a big day yesterday, man. Had to take Rose to the vet, had to go vote, had to take Mary to the eye doctor. Mary, for some reason, mail-in votes, even though we're just like right up there. So, what happened here? Well, State Issue 1, self-executing amendment relating to abortion and other reproductive decisions. Yes, 2.1 million votes. No, 1.6 million votes. 56% to 43%. It's kind of a blowout. State Issue 2, to commercialize, regulate, legalize, and tax the adult use of cannabis. 2.144933. That's 2.1 million votes, yes. 1.63 million votes, no. 56 to 43%. So almost the same percentage. A few less people voted for marijuana, which is always odd to me. I mean, you're in there voting. It's right there. But a few more votes cast for issue 1 than 2, and then everything else was just local. At least for me, I think I voted on like a tax levy for the schools. I said yay. Local income tax, I said nay. I mean, come on, how many times are they going to hit us? And then I think somebody for the Board of Education. I actually passed on that because I don't know. I don't know who those guys were. A guy named Blair. Any relation to Tony Blair? And they did say with issue 2, the marijuana issue, they did say they could do some. I don't like that they could change some language in the law. I don't know what that means exactly, what they would change. But right now, I would say as of January 1st, and I'm not really the guy to give you our election results. I keep saying re-election for some reason. But anyway, only 3.8 million, around 3.8 million people voted. That's not good. I don't know how many registered voters there are in Ohio, but only 3.8 million roughly showed up to vote. See if we can find that out. And I believe it said Ohio is the 24th state to now have recreational marijuana. What's happening to society, man? Well, I can tell you, it's just from personal experience. I've spent more time than I would like around alcoholics, more time than I would like around opioid addicts, and more time than, well, I don't want to really say that about the marijuana people because they're really not that bad. They're maybe a little bit, annoying at times, but annoying doesn't even begin to describe alcoholics and pillheads. And I feel bad for them. I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm mocking them or anything. It's a horrible thing to deal with. But at the same time, boy, they don't just ruin their lives. They ruin like every life around them, really. Not really the case with marijuana. Like I saw some GOP lawmaker was like, well, as a state just coming off an opioid crisis. Well, yeah, okay. I wonder who's responsible for that. They'll be trying to compare the two. Looks like registered voters in Ohio, 8 million. Yikes. Last November, gosh, November of 20, we got 74% of registered voters to show up. Last year, 53%. Looks like this year is going to be under 53%. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. The Beatles binge has ended. We are now back to King Gizzard. Big King Gizzard World Tour announced. Coming to Cleveland, coming to Kentucky, coming to Michigan. All states and cities nearby. Boom.